Hi, it's Sarah from Vampire and Other Paranormal Things Queen, and you saw my 4-part bookshelf tour of my oldest bookshelf according to favorites, and now it's time to look at one of my newer bookshelves. And here we go. Yeah. Oh my god, get into focus. Why ain't it focusing? Oh well, it's okay. It'll add to the suspense. So up here I have my movies. I actually own the first 3 VHSs of Harry Potter. Wow, that's old. My Harry Potter movies, which are amazing. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, 10 Things I Hate About You, one of my favorites. Hunger Games, Catching Fire, The Outsiders, which I have yet to read the novel, but I adore the film. A Cinderella Story, Raise Your Voice. Coraline, really need to read the book for that one. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and At World's End, My Girl, a childhood favorite. Bring It On, All or Nothing, which is my favorite Bring It On, as well as In It to Win It. Misery, which I just watched last night, and it was absolutely, that hobbling. Nope, nobody could watch that in my house. We were all hiding. Carrie, Rage, Carrie 2, and the remake Carrie for the TV movie, not the remake with Chloe Moretz in it. I've only actually watched the original Carrie. I've yet to watch the sequels because, well, I did watch the one with Chloe Moretz, but that's different. I also have Stitch the movie, Atlantis, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I own the book, and you will see that somewhere down there maybe. All You've Got, The Perfect Man, Twilight. I do own the whole Twilight series, but we have 2 copies of Twilight, and I keep one in my room. Material Girls, Pet Sematary, which I have not read. It, which I have read, but I still haven't watched the movie because I'm scared to watch it by myself. Mulan, Signs, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and I have How I Got My Shrunken Head, a Goosebumps, and 2 little bonus films that I got. And then some CDs. Boop, 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 boop. And then, of course, I have some movies that were recently showcased on some book hauls. And I have some miscellaneous and some stuff and some bookmarks that are eventually going to find their way to my shelves, and some stickers and cute stuff, yes. Then the first actual part of my shelf. Look, it's the Ruin and Rising nail polish. Ooh. And a crown that I got from Color Guard as like a championship thing, because we did the song King and Lionheart, King, and then Lionheart. How adorable is that? Look at how cute he is just sitting on my shelf. He's a really good bookend. And there's a hole right here because I recently acquired a book that sits right here, but it is in my haul video, so you can't see it. I have Siege and Storm and Ruin and Rising, and they're right here because they will be read soon. And then I have my Harry Potter movie books, which were shown in my book haul, and you can go and look at those and bask in their wonderfulness. And I have the Harry Potter collection box set, and oh my god, let me grab my Harry Potter book so you can see it. And it's glittery, and it makes Hogwarts. I'm not sticking it in, but it makes Hogwarts. No! It's okay, I'll fix it. But yes, it is a beautiful box set, and I'm reading this right now. Ooh. And it will be showcased in my Harry Potter book series review when I'm done with reading them. And then I have East of Eden by John Steinbeck, which is my favorite classic that I've ever read so far. And like all my bookends are falling and it's just a hot mess. Then I have Undaunted Courage by Stephen E. Ambrose, which I hate. And this book goes right here in the middle in cold blood, and I am currently reading it, as you can see, and I am really enjoying it. It is such a good nonfiction novel, and it's very different from what I usually read, and I really like it. And then I have The Great Gatsby, which I just also acquired the movie for. I have seen The Great Gatsby, this edition of it, and I love it, and I gotta fix my little thing. And I have some little sticky tabs all over, and my dialectical journal, which I need to start my project for, because procrastination. Hey, look, my walls are purple. Okay, and here I have a color-coded bookshelf, or at least an attempt at color coding. My bookshelves, I have a lot of black books. I have Haven, or no, I lie, Heaven by V.C. Andrews. And I got this for Easter. And I loved V.C. Andrews once upon a time. And this was one of the last books. I think this was the last book that she wrote before she died. So I'm going to read that one someday. Prophecy of the Sisters by Michelle Zink. I started the first chapter and I just never picked it back up. But I do plan on it one day. And, of course, you have already seen the first 3 books in the series. Feast of Fools by Rachel Kane and Lord of Misrule. I know, they're so tiny. Sarah, I didn't know that those books were so tiny once upon a time. They were. I got them, like, literally when they first came out. Lewis Duncan's I Know What You Did Last Summer. I told you it was on the shelf. I told you. Look at it. Look at it. I don't know if I'll ever read the book. I may. I really love the movie, but I know that it's completely different. And then, if you saw my last book haul, you will have seen The Raven and Other Favorite Poems by Edgar Allan Poe, which is so tiny it just looks so nice. And then I have Balefire, which contains a chalice of the wind, a circle of ashes, a feather of stone, and a necklace of water by Kate Tiernan. And this sounds really interesting. It's about 2 twins in New Orleans, I think, and they're like witches or something. I'm not really sure. And I have Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. And I love the movie for Interview with the Vampire. And I read up to page... Look, I used to bin my pages a long time ago. I read to page 196, and then I could not read anymore. I got bored. And one day I will continue this. I will finish this. It is a goal of mine. When I am old, I will have said I have finished Interview with the Vampire. But I do not know when that will be because I was really bored. It's a very boring book. The movie's good. And then I have Torment right here. And it has a beautiful cover, just like Fallen. But I don't know when I'll finish that or if I ever will. Because that's serious. And I did start this. I was on page 32 of it. Yeah, I was like on page 32. And I was on page 32 after 2 weeks of reading The Returned Shadow Souls. So you know what that meant? I stopped reading it. And I will continue this one day, but not now, anytime soon. And I have Kissed by an Angel by Elizabeth Chandler. And as you can tell, I have read some of Kissed by an Angel. But did you finish it? No, I only actually read Kissed by an Angel. I read about a chapter of The Power of Love, but I never finished it because, I don't know, I really loved Kissed by an Angel, and I didn't want to ruin it. Like, I was just like, it's so perfect. But look at that flower. I love that cover. It's so simplistic, and it's just beautiful. And here's my copy of The Host by Stephanie Meyer, which my mom bought for me. I feel like there's a poster in here, but I don't think that there is. And I really like the movie, so I do plan on reading the book. And if you saw my last book haul, you will have saw my copy of Crave the Night by Laura Adrian, which I'm very shocked to have gotten a hardback of, because I was expecting a mass market paperback. And I have Vampire Beach by Alex Duval, which my neighbor gave to me because she didn't care to keep them anymore. And I have the sequel to Vampire Beach 2. These are like bind-ups, but yeah. And I have The Brokenhearted by Amelia Kahani, and it's a signed copy. It's a really nice book, and I'm not sure if I'm going to read it anytime soon, but when I do, it will hopefully be good. And I have Asylum by Madeline Rowe, and I'm planning on reading this hopefully during Halloween time because it has pictures, and I want to show you some pictures. Oh my god, that's a really creepy picture. Boom. Maybe I shouldn't read that for Halloween. I might get too creeped out. I don't know. And then I have Crescendo by Becca Fitzpatrick, the second book in the Hush Hush series. Again, I'm not sure if I will be picking up that sequel, but maybe I will. And then I have Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and yes, it does have a poster in it. And I have the movie, and I will probably read it sometime. I don't know when, though. And I have this beautiful copy of I Heart You, You Haunt Me, and I really wanted to read it a long time ago, and I still really want to read it, but I'm not so keen about reading it anymore, so I will pick it up again. Not again, I will pick it up. I haven't even opened it. And then I have a random manga. The one manga I own that I haven't read, The Earl and the Fairy, and I am not going to pronounce any of those Japanese names.